Large language models, LLMs, are artificial intelligence models that have been trained on massive amounts of text data, such as books, articles, and web pages. These models are capable of generating human-like language responses based on the context of the input given to them. One of the most well-known LLMs is GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer, which is developed by OpenAI. Chatbots, on the other hand, are computer programs designed to simulate human conversation. They use natural language processing, NLP, techniques to understand and respond to user queries or inputs. The combination of LLMs and chatbots has led to the development of more advanced and sophisticated chatbots that can provide more human-like and contextually relevant responses. Chatbots integrated with GPT can generate responses that are more coherent and creative than those generated by rule-based chatbots. Additionally, chatbots integrated with LLMs can learn from large volumes of text data, which can help them to understand the nuances of language and respond more naturally. LLMs and chatbots have numerous applications in natural language processing and communication, including customer service, education, mental health, and more. They have the potential to improve the efficiency of human-to-machine communication and provide more personalized responses to users. But, the limitations of chatbots in generating creative and positive outputs have been widely publicized. The public has become alarmed about the unfettered influence of chatbots. Angry chatbots make ordinary people fear the influence of artificial intelligence. There are reasons why chatbots are not as creative and positive as they can be. First, chatbots are typically programmed with predefined responses, which limit their ability to provide novel and creative outputs. This can lead to repetitive and less engaging responses. Such responses don't capture the user's attention. They don't meet their needs. Second, chatbots are unable to understand the emotional state of the user, leading to inappropriate, insensitive, or unhelpful responses. Third, chatbots often rely on rule-based algorithms that do not account for the nuances of language and context. This leads to misinterpretations or irrelevant responses. Chatbots provide inaccurate or harmful advice. For the promoters of chatbots, these limitations can result in poor user experience, damage to brand image, and legal or ethical issues. The potential consequences of negative or bland responses from chatbots can affect profitability. Poor user experience can lead to dissatisfaction and reduced usage of chatbots, which can negatively impact their adoption and utilization. Negative or inappropriate responses can also damage brand image and reputation, leading to a loss of trust and credibility. Legal or ethical issues may arise if chatbots provide inaccurate or harmful advice. This can lead to liability and potential harm to users. In fields such as mental health and education, chatbots have the potential to make a significant impact. But if chatbots are unable to generate creative and positive responses, their effectiveness in addressing these challenges may be limited. Improving the outputs of chatbots is crucial for their widespread adoption and utilization. Chatbots that can provide engaging, creative, and positive responses will build long-term trust in their abilities and increase their effectiveness in addressing the problems that endanger society. The focus of current research has been on the chatbot outputs, which lack creativity, an inability to handle ambiguity, and a failure to understand context. To address these limitations, researchers have explored various approaches to improving chatbot outputs, such as using reinforcement learning to train chatbots, incorporating humor and creativity into responses, and leveraging large language models like GPT to generate more engaging and positive outputs. Other studies have also focused on the ethical implications of chatbot outputs and the need for transparency and accountability in their development and deployment. They have highlighted the importance of addressing issues such as bias, privacy, and safety, as chatbots become more integrated into our daily lives. Existing research is focused on technical perfection. LLMs are controlled by the manipulation of vector numbers as the process moves from text inputs to analysis, to desired outcome text outputs. They apply pattern recognition in stages. At each stage, weights are adjusted, implying that numbers, which have a real value instant by instant, determine the choices made by the LLM at that stage. For example, The model may assign a higher weight to positive emotions or humor in the output generation process. The weights assigned to the final inputs and outputs are then used to compute a final score, which represents the creativity and positivity of the output. This score is compared to a threshold value, and if it meets the threshold, the output is generated. If not, the inputs are processed again with different weights until the desired output is generated. Internally, the conclusion drawn from the input and the desired outputs are currently fleeting weights in a black box. Current research focuses only on the final output and seeks to adjust overall weights to achieve desired results. This video suggests that chatbots can be mathematically controlled, because the real numbers behind vector dynamics decide the outcome. The designer of LLMs should go inside the black box and transform the conclusions drawn by the machine and its suggested solution into real numbers using mathematical techniques such as normalization, scaling, or feature engineering. Once the critical real numbers for the inputs and outputs are scored, the model should assign weights to those points, based on their importance in generating creative and positive responses. These scores are compared to the threshold values. If they meet the thresholds, the output is generated. If not, the inputs are processed again with different weights until the desired output is generated. The precision of the inputs and outputs allows them to be influenced in a controlled and precise manner. By assigning weights to different components of the inputs and outputs, the model can influence the output generation process to prioritize creativity and positivity. Sentiment analysis is a powerful tool in natural language processing. It identifies and extracts personal information from text, such as opinions, emotions, and attitudes. It has been extensively studied in recent years and has many applications, including chatbots. By using sentiment analysis, chatbots can identify the sentiment of user inputs and respond accordingly. This can be evaluated based on their overall sentiment score or the distribution of positive and negative words in the response. This can provide happier user experience. But while sentiment analysis can improve chatbot responses, it has not been built into the system as critical to generate creative and positive outputs. The output of the chatbot should focus on the sentiment. Regardless of subject matter, emotions control human interactions. The billions of words of text evaluated by LLMs express the sentiments of humanity. The words good, happy, excited, love, and great expresses approval, satisfaction, or happiness. The words bad, unhappy, angry, hate, and terrible expresses disapproval, dissatisfaction, or sadness. The words the, is, and, in, and at express a neutral sentiment about a topic or product. The review of a restaurant "the food was great, but the service was terrible" expresses complex or conflicting feelings. Mixed sentiments indicate uncertainty or indecisiveness. The words amazing, fantastic, outstanding, and superb express strongly positive sentiments. The words awful, horrible, terrible, and disgusting express strongly negative sentiments. Like all other achievements of technology, chatbots can be designed for the benefit of mankind. ChatGPT has been acknowledged to have superior capabilities in the output of language. If LLMs are mathematically compelled to use their immense knowledge base to express their outputs with creative and positive sentiment, they can be of immense benefit to society. User feedback will surely reflect the mood of the chatbots. They can then have a positive effect and will be considered with a favorable view.